it is Grace here for Her Heritage, and today we're going to do something new. If you follow the blog, then you might know that sometimes I volunteer at community events as different characters and princesses, and today I am doing Cinderella. So I gotta get ready. You want to come with me? Come on, come with me. So while we do this whole hair and makeup thing, I thought it would be fun to have a little life chat with you ladies who are watching about something that impacts our lives almost every day, whether we realize it or not. Cliques. The live action Cinderella especially, but also the animated one, I think speaks volumes about staying strong in the face of bullying. We just mean people in social situations. The live action is my favorite movie ever, probably. I really love it. Personally, I have experienced bullying, and for me, it has mainly happened through social cliques. Cliques happen everywhere, whether we realize it or not, and they're not all bad. But I do think there's something you have to be careful with. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is average, everyday cliques. Now, I am not saying that it is a bad thing to have close friends that you know everything about and that they know everything about you and that you have inside jokes and memories with. That is awesome. That's not bad at all. However, I will say that I know from experience that it can feel really weird to go into a new social situation when you don't know anyone and the people that you see only want to hang out with people that they've already known for 10 years. I'm sure that those people are not trying to be rude, it's just that they're not used to reaching outside of their normal social circles. If you're on the outside of that and you're trying to break into a new social situation and it seems like you just can't find friends, I want to encourage you to keep going. Things will get better with time, I promise. Keep trying. Ask people about themselves, strike up conversations, participate in activities. I mean, friendship is a two-way street. And if you're on the inside of the clique, we'll get to that in a minute. If you've ever been purposely excluded from a group or cut out of things purposely, then you might have encountered the second kind of clique we're going to talk about, which is toxic cliques. I'm not saying that being left out necessarily equates to bullying. Sometimes people do it accidentally. They don't mean to leave you out. It just happens because, once again, they're not used to hanging out with someone that they don't already know really well. But sometimes you can tell that someone is trying to manipulate you and bully you through cliques by cutting you out of things. And if you're experiencing that, I just want to encourage you, stay strong and don't stoop to the bully's level. If you've done something wrong that they might be excluding you or bullying you for, I mean, do your best to make it right, but after you've done that, it's up to them. And remember, one mistake does not brand you for life. It is always possible to pick up the pieces and keep going. Forgiveness is such an important thing. And if people can't have that towards you, then at some point you need to just let it go. It's totally possible that you haven't done anything wrong. A lot of the time bullying comes out of jealousy. And I know sometimes it's easy to go, what do I have that someone could possibly be jealous of? It's totally possible that you didn't do anything wrong. And I remember one time when I was being bullied, I started changing myself to see if that would make these people like me again. It didn't work. And it's never good to change yourself because a bully is telling you to. Never stoop to the bully's level. When Cinderella was being insulted and treated horribly by her stepfamily, she never stooped to their level. She never called them names back or tried to bully them back. Another one of my favorite fictional princesses is the character of Sarah Crewe from A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett. The book is so good. Totally encourage you to read it. It's awesome, super classy, so many good lessons to be had. One of my favorite parts, one of my favorite quotes is when she says this: "When people are insulting you, there is nothing so good for them as to not say a word, just to look at them and think. When you will not fly into a passion, people know you are stronger than they are because you are strong enough to hold in your rage and they are not. And they say stupid things they wish they hadn't said afterward. There's nothing so strong as rage except what makes you hold it in. That's stronger. It's a good thing not to answer your enemies." Even when it seems like you just can't, God can give you the strength to hold in that rage and stay strong and not stoop to the bully's level. And I know that I'm going to go into a tough social situation. I like to get prayed up. Put on the full armor of God, girls. Arm yourself with the scriptures and know that you are always valuable in God's eyes. And what bullies think of you does not matter compared to what God thinks of you, and He thinks you're beautiful. One Bible verse that I really like is 2 Timothy 1:7 that says, "For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline." When you don't take an "oh no you didn't" approach, that doesn't mean that you're not strong. They say in A Little Princess, when you don't start screaming back at your enemies, at the people bullying you, that does not make you weak. If you're a child of God, then God is within you and God is keeping you strong. One Bible verse that has been helping me a lot lately is Psalm 18:28, which says, "You, Lord, keep my lamp burning. My God turns my darkness into light. With your help, I can advance against a troop. With my God, I can scale a wall." Nothing is impossible with God, and I know that when you're in the middle of a bullying situation, it can seem so easy to just give in or run away. But you can do this. I totally have faith in you if you're going through that right now. And even if you're not, always good to armor up with this scripture. So I'll close with this little anecdote. If you follow the blog, then you might know that recently I moved from Florida, where I lived my whole life, to North Carolina. One of the extracurricular activities that I had done for years, kids and leaders in the activity gave me a card when I left that they had all signed, and it was super sweet. One of the messages that was left on it for me was left by a girl, and she wrote, "You're the only one who ever said hi to me." Now, I am not saying that to brag on myself, but just to encourage you to be that person. You will never know the impact you make on people by reaching out, even if it's in a tiny way. Even if it's as simple as just saying hi. Alright, so I am all ready for my event as Cinderella, except, for the costumes. What is it that they say? Oh yeah, bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Alright everyone, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Also check us out at herheritage.org for more videos and blog articles. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you guys so much. Bye!